share a video about equipment, storage, and how to find it on Squad 3. If we do have an ATR run, all you simply need to do is go on the driver's side, and right next to the driver's seat is our rig inventory equipment list. So basically we have all the inventory of all our equipment on Squad 3 within this folder. Also, it's in alphabetical order as well as by cabinet, as well as there's a rig diagram. So how this plays out on a scene, if we're 1,000 meters or more from the rig and we want to keep all our members in the hot zone, if you will, to be productive, and we need some gophers to haul equipment, we'd tell you what equipment we need, say the Arizona Vortex. Simply open it up, and right there is our alphabetical list of tools. And see the Arizona Vortex here, and it's in T1. So you might be trying to figure out which door is T1. Right here is our rig diagram, and you'll see T1. Not only does it have a list of what equipment is held in that cabinet, but it also shows you where on the rig T1 is. So at this point you can see that you'll have to go to the top center cabinet to find the Arizona Vortex. So let's keep it somewhat closer. If we wanted to say we needed a systems bag, so we'd have to go to systems bag right there. D1, driver's side 1 is basically what that equates to. I flip over to the driver's side and I see D1. It's broken down by shelf here. If I want a system bag, I can see that it's in the middle shelf system bag. And D1 is driver's side first cabinet closest to the driver's actual seat, as you can see on the rig diagram. So I go to the first door, driver's side, D1. And now I also have, in case I struggle finding the middle shelf, I also have a diagram with pictures of how everything is supposed to be laid out within the cabinet itself, and then an inventory for this particular cabinet. You can see there's 2 systems bags on the middle shelf, and there's the picture where they should be at. And true to the inventory, we have our systems bags on the middle shelf. So hopefully that'll help you streamline getting any equipment for us, especially if you're a ATR technician coming to our monthly training events. We definitely need your skills on the rescue scene, and that starts with being able to grab the right equipment and come downrange to help us out. If you ever need rescuer gear, that's also in this cabinet, rescuer equipment bag, top shelf. They're the orange bags. That's where you can find some PPE. If you're coming downrange, highly advise you throw a harness on and the proper PPE, and then whatever other equipment that we request at that time. Thank you.
Here we have the Skills Station 1 test sheet. You'll be provided 1 red systems bag, which contains the components necessary to build a system, from lower to raise, using the MPD and components to construct a 3-to-1 and 5-to-1 simple mechanical advantage. You'll also be given a 200-foot bag of rope. So Skill Station 1 will test your ability to set up a system to lower and convert to a raise with mechanical advantage, both constructing a 3-to-1 and 5-to-1. You'll be expected to properly assemble a rope system to lower a victim in a high-angle rescue environment utilizing the MPD. Correct components are shown here: anchor strap, tri-link, bear paw, carabiner, and MPD. You'll also be expected to tie a proper knot, figure 8 on a bite. Once you've properly rigged the MPD, you'll be expected to test that it's properly rigged by giving it a sharp tug, which will engage the swing brake. Next, we will tension the line and simulate lowering a victim. You'll be expected to open the release brake all the way and use the V brake, adding more friction by pulling the line straight back to the rear and controlling the rate of descent by manipulating the line through this V brake rather than feathering the handheld release brake. At this point, after you lower your victim, we'll build a mechanical advantage system. Best practice is to build the system small within a reduced footprint. It's more efficient as you will not have to walk back and forth to make adjustments, and keeps all your components within eyesight and a manageable footprint. You will want to use a double pulley at this point. Constructing a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage, you'll be expected to know the difference between why you would want to use a 3-to-1 or a 5-to-1. One of the main factors being in a high angle rescue environment, a 3-to-1 is meant for a one-person load, which is 300 pounds per the NFPA standards, and a two-person load, you would utilize a 5-to-1, which is 600 pounds. Here we have a 3-to-1 Z rig. We're going to stretch out the system and prepare to haul. You'll have to lock the prusik for a proper haul of the device. Once the prusik is locked out and the command is given to haul, you'll simulate hauling a victim by pulling the line straight back. Pulling straight back on line so that all ropes are parallel is the most efficient use of the pulleys. Now you will grab a carabiner and a single pulley and connect it to the becket of the MPD, which will act as your change of direction. You'll construct your 5-to-1 Z rig. If you ensure the line goes in and out in a counterclockwise manner on each pulley, such as constructed here, you will reduce lines crossing each other and reduce friction on the system as a whole.